What's going on guys, Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Tuesday the 27th of August, got confirmed as to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. And finally, in the comment section below, what player do you think deserves a massive upgrade on FIFA 20? Right, let's jump into some confirmed deals, and first up we have Antep. He joined Turkish side Kayserispor from VfL Wolfsburg as a loan deal for the season with no option to buy. Diego Reyes is now officially a free agent after leaving Fenerbahce, but he's already set to join Mexican side Tigres. Fenerbahce did make the defender a free agent on Sunday morning, and the Mexican club announced he's set to arrive on Monday, so yesterday, to finalise his contract and undergo a medical. And it looks like he has been replaced pretty much instantly, because Fenerbahce have confirmed via official club statement that 33-year-old French defender Adil Rami, he'll travel to Turkey to discuss a contract and also undergo a medical. He is also a free agent after leaving Marseille, and the reason he was sacked by Marseille was pretty damn funny. A player that looked very likely to make a move this summer is going to be Timo Werner, but on Sunday before their match against Frankfurt he signed a new contract. It's a 4-year deal until 2023. There was a lot of speculation surrounding his future, linking him to Bayern, Liverpool and even Borussia Dortmund at one point, as he only had 1 year remaining on his previous deal. He would have been a free transfer in 1 year's time and would have been eligible to talk to teams from January onwards. But now there is still a chance he moves in 2020, but Leipzig will get a much better fee. Like, a team could have got him for a very cheap fee, and I'm fairly surprised no one did, but a potential move to Bayern could still be on the cards in the future. A transfer that hasn't been confirmed just yet for me on Monday morning is going to be Bas Dost joining Frankfurt from Sporting, but according to Sky Germany it's very close to being done now. That's despite this time last week, or late last week shall I say, his agent made a high demand very late on during talks, but they have agreed personal terms, the two sides have agreed a fee. It's pretty much done. AS in Spain are saying Jose Mourinho has elected not to sign for a club just yet as he waits to see what happens with Zinedine Zidane at Real Madrid. Things aren't really going to plan as of right now for Zidane, and for Mourinho he's hoping that at some point he gets sacked in the near future and he takes him over for a second spell. And now a short one from Mundo Deportivo is saying that Nacho Monreal is set to leave Arsenal and move to Real Sociedad. He's set to sign a 2-year contract and Arsenal will receive a very small fee. I know in regards to versatility, Monreal can play as a centre-back alongside left-back, but the fact that Arsenal will have Kieran Tierney and also Kolasinac in the left-back role, he may get very limited game time this season. And now moving on, according to reports in France, they're saying Yohan Cabaye looks set to join Ligue 1 side Saint Etienne. The 33-year-old midfielder is without a club after leaving Al Nassr earlier this year, and he has been in talks with Saint Etienne for some time. The ex-PSG and Newcastle star is eager to return to the French top flight and get Europa League football. Bordeaux are looking to sign Mohamed El Neni on loan according to Foot Mercato. The French side are currently looking to add a midfielder, and El Neni is not being part of Unai Emery's plans at Arsenal. Apparently El Neni and also Mustafi are up for sale, and they're hoping to sell them before the deadline closes. Sporting are interested in signing AC Milan striker Andre Silva on loan, according to Calcio Mercato. However, the Rossoneri are only willing to consider a permanent transfer for the Portuguese international, who spent last season playing for Sevilla. He was very close to joining, I think it was AS Monaco. He was very close to one transfer at least, but it fell through due to a medical reason. But potentially to Sporting, he might be the replacement for Bas Dost. And next up, Diario Sport are saying that Barca midfielder Rakitic's potential transfer to Juventus is now moved a step closer. The Croatian was left out of Valverde's lineup for the 5-2 home win over Real Betis on Sunday night, and club officials now aiming to offload the 31-year-old before the September 2nd deadline. I believe he's also on the bench for the very first game of the season as well, so it was kind of obvious when Frenkie de Jong came in that his game time may be limited, and it's proven to be that case. To add to this story, Juventus have already held talks with Barca over Rakitic's availability. They'll need to sell players in order to raise funds to make a transfer happen. But this next deal potentially ties in with it, because Calciomercato are also saying that Barca are leading the race to sign Emre Can. Talks are set to continue with Juventus in the coming days, and it could be part of a deal for Rakitic going the opposite direction. They also mentioned that Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich and Monaco have also expressed an interest in the German international, who's deemed to plush the requirements in the Allianz Arena. I mentioned a couple days ago that Emre Can apparently sees himself staying in Turin as he wants to fight for his place, but if Juventus need to raise funds to bring Rakitic in, he might be used as some kind of makeweight. Fiorentina are ready to launch a transfer bid for Manchester United midfielder Fred, again the source is Calciomercato. The Serie A giants are expected to submit an offer in the region of €30 million or £27 million, which could see the Red Devils make a sizable loss on their initial €59 million investment 1 year ago. Essentially half the price actually, because £54 million down to 27 mil. Fred is yet to feature for United at the start of the 2019-20 campaign, and for first team football reasons, he might already look to move on. Tottenham are concerned they could be forced to sell Christian Eriksen for as little as £30 million, according to the Daily Star. Real Madrid and Atletico are considering making a bid for the Dane before the transfer window closes, and Mauricio Pochettino has said himself that in regards to his future, he's not sure if Eriksen has played his last game for Spurs. He said at the very start of the window he wanted a new challenge and wanted to go elsewhere, and with 1 year left in his current contract, it's a pretty risky situation. Because realistically, will he sign a new contract? At this point in time, it's fairly unlikely at least. So from January onwards, he could speak to clubs like Real Madrid and move on a free transfer in a year's time, or move on a very cut price deal now. A transfer that was apparently put off the table this time last week was going to be Rodrigo and his potential move to Atletico Madrid. But AS are reporting that a deal for the Valencia striker to Atletico is now looking likely again. They do say that a move is now imminent for the 28-year-old forward. That's because Madrid want to replace Angel Correa, who's expected to join AC Milan. However, Valencia are still expecting to receive a fee of €60 million for the Spain international. If Atletico do manage to bring Rodrigo in, it means their striking options or attacking options for this season, they have got so many. Paulo DYBALA could still be on his way out of Juventus after being left on the bench against Parma on Sunday. The Argentine star has been linked to a move to Paris Saint-Germain, Tottenham and Manchester United this summer, but opted to remain at the Turin Giants. However, Tuttosport report the 25-year-old was shocked by the decision to leave him out of the side's opening Serie A game of the season, and the attacker is now worried he'll not play a big role this campaign. He's now considering joining PSG after all, though he only has a week to organise a move. And the same applies to PSG for the whole Neymar situation, because he's still yet to feature this season, and Thomas Tuchel said on Sunday that he's not sure what will happen just yet. So if Neymar goes to either back to Barcelona or to Real Madrid, then DYBALA, he could well be his replacement. And one thing I forgot to mention during the Timo Werner part of the video is that, of course he signed a new deal, but one rumour going about is that apparently inside that contract, or included in the contract, is a €30 million release clause. And if you consider the current market, 30 mil for Timo Werner is an absolute bargain, but from Leipzig's point of view, it'd have been either 30 million or nothing next year. The Daily Express are saying that Neymar could feasibly stay at Paris Saint-Germain for one more season after developments in his relationship with the club board. It could also tie in with the two injuries to Cavani and Mbappe. Cavani is out for 3 weeks, Mbappe is out for 4. Fiorentina are on the verge of a €30 million deal for Udinese star Rodrigo to Paul, with Giovanni Simeone or Marco Benassi possibly heading the other way. Tuttomercato and Sport Italia both say that an agreement is very close for 25 million plus 5 million in bonuses, but they might also include, like I said before, Benassi or Simeone to make the fee a little bit less. João Mario is close to joining Lokomotiv Moscow on loan with an option to buy from Inter Milan. The total agreement is very close, as according to Fabrizio Romano. And finally, the update from Bas Dost, it's now a done deal. It's from Sporting to Frankfurt on a 3-year contract, and the fee is €7 million, potentially rising to 7.5. There's also a 15% future sale clause, that's if Frankfurt decide to sell him. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer episode. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.